Broadcasting from under the roof of Marlins Park as we are ready for game time. Tonight, the second of 4 to begin the week between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Miami Marlins. McCutchen and Arenado lead their teams. Coming up next. Wei-Yin Chen is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Marlins. Eric, any thoughts?
Yeah, Matty, in his last start, he gave his ball club 6 complete innings, but didn't stay around for a decision. He'll look to get a W here in this one.
Josh Harrison strides forward, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Tonight for Pittsburgh, second baseman, Josh Harrison.
The game's opening pitch is taken for ball 1 as we get started here tonight right on time at 7:10. This Marlin ball club, Eric Karros, as they begin play here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Always important to play good baseball in front of the home crowd, and they were fortunate to get this series off on the right foot in game 1. They'll hope to continue their winning ways here in game number 2.
Prado's throw to first gets him 1 away. And here's Clint Hurdle's starting lineup for the Pirates in this one. EK, any thoughts?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing Josh Harrison do his thing. He comes into this one with a batting average against lefty pitchers over that 300 mark, so clearly he's very comfortable hitting against southpaws. I expect that to translate into a nice game for him.
Chen gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. There you see the company he's in terms of that NL batting race. Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Just a touch outside. 1-2.
A classic strikeout pitch there on 0-2. It's one he loves going to, but great recognition there at the plate to lay off.
Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away. With a moment now, let's give you a look at the Miami D. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, remember, this manager has not jumped on board with all the defensive shifts. Still that old school mentality, plays guys straight up, so we'll see how that impacts this game.
Andrew McCutchen will stand in as he'll enter play 4th in the National League batting race.
Well, it's still early in the season, but the first several weeks have been pretty impressive for this guy. We're just anxious to see if he can just keep this pace up.
Into the windup and the pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. You got to figure that man right there would be more than happy to see this guy at the plate taking his swings with 2 out and nobody on all night long.
So would the guy on the mound.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Gary Simmons.
You know, Simmons is one of those umpires that can be a little inconsistent, but I think his strike zone is one that can benefit both pitchers and hitters. Just depends on what part of the zone the pitch is located.
And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So a relatively routine start for the top of the first here. Now the Marlins will see what they can do. No score. Jeff Locke is on the mound for game 2. What do we need to know here, EK?
Well, Matty, he's looking to knock down that ERA. You see there, he's into the fours, looking to have a little better start than what he's been accustomed to.
D. Gordon comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the
Leading off
first.
for the Marlins, second baseman, D. Gordon.
Couldn't help himself that time as he chases one below the knees. It's strike 1. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1.
And that's the spot that he's just going to have to keep wearing out going forward. If he can keep running that pitch in on the guy's hands, he's going to be fine.
1-1. Here it comes. Circle change here, but it's taken for ball 2. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. McCutcheon has a beat on it, makes the play, 1 away. Time now for a glance at the Marlins lineup card in this one. What's the key to sending fans home smiling tonight, Steve?
Well, they got to hit the ball somehow, man. They're dead last in hits, and it's so hard to get a rally going if you can't string together hits consistently, and they have not been doing that.
Ichiro Suzuki will get his first shot here, and you can see he's got that average up near the .330 mark to begin play. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now. Don't go too far. The dangerous Giancarlo Stanton gets his shot next. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
Yeah, a much better pitch there than the one he threw on 2-0.
Here comes the 3-1 pitch. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
Yeah, a close pitch to take on a 3-1 count, but this might have been just a little bit outside. He winds up losing it.
Giancarlo Stanton will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Well, that was a rough one yesterday, but he's still hitting over 300 in his last 10 games.
First pitch of the at-bat. A little bouncer. But it's foul, strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Here it comes on 0-2. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
And that works almost like a pitch out there, you know, just in case he's thinking about it.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Dribbled up the line. He's got it. There's Harrison for 1. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. More to come from Marlins Park right after this. Starling Marte will stand in here, and like so many others, hitless in the shutout last night.
Well, guys, he's really been scuffling lately, hitting under 250 over his last 10 games. So he's going to be looking to turn this thing around sometime soon.
Drilled on the ground is short. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting fifth, shortstop, Jordy Mercer.
Jordy Mercer will stand in, and as you can see, the numbers away from home has been much better once he gets out on the road. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. And he misses low with it, 2-0. Chen's ready. Here's the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
Wow. He can't believe it out there on the mound. I mean, these last 3 pitches, they have all missed by inches.
Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here.
Batting sixth, third baseman,
Jason Rogers takes his first shot here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
And these guys know that if you're going to get to a pitcher like this, you got to get to him early. Well, once he settles in, he can be really tough. But they've got 2 on against him now and only 1 out.
Coming to the plate now, Chris Stewart, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Well, this is the kind of situation where they came up short last night. They had opportunities, but they could never really cash them in. So you can bet they'd love to get something going on the board early here.
0-1 count. Here it comes. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
I think he was trying to get that slider in on his hands, but I don't think he meant for it to get in that far. I think he just released it a little too late.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning. On to first, and even after the bobble, it's a double play, and the inning is over. Marcell Ozuna will get his first opportunity here. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night.
Well, kind of more of the same for him, guys. I mean, you can see that he's not sporting the strongest batting average this year.
And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Here it comes on 1-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Saul is in pursuit. He's there and records the first out. Now that we have a chance, let's give you a look at how the Pirates align defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric?
Well, guys, we have an opportunity to watch Starling Marte out there in left field in this one. He won the 2015 Gold Glove Award. Very athletic. You couple him with some of the other outfielders in this ball game, man, oh man, does not look like there are going to be any hits out there.
Martin Prado will get his first shot at it here. 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night.
Yeah, that was a good one for him, and he needed it because, as you can see, his batting average on the year ain't pretty.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Bottom of the second here with no score. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
And you know, I think it's going to be important that when guys get their pitches, they take advantage. There it looked like he was taken all the way, and he may not get another pitch that catches that much of the plate.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit hard towards center. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon. Oh, and he botches it.
7 straight games with a base hit now, and that's a solid week or so of swinging the bat with some authority.
Chris Johnson will get his first shot here. Couple of hits in 4 trips last night.
Well, this guy's hitting over 300 on the year now, and he had a good performance yesterday as well.
He's set. Here it comes. He's running towards second. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw. The tag, and he's out. Great job adjusting to the throw and applying the tag in time.
Well, you know, so much for that first hit of the game. Now he's going to try to press his luck and take second, but a good throw cuts him down.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
A high fastball that time in the strike zone and on the outside corner. But that is a dangerous spot to be pitching if you're only throwing in the low 90s.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Nothing doing for the Marlins. We'll move to the third with no score. Kyle Saul will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively.
Well, he hasn't played very well all season, and if you look at his last 10 games, he's only had 4 hits in those 10, so what's he doing to help?
In there, no balls and a strike. And it's quickly 0-2. Chen into the windup, looking for the strikeout here on 0-2. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
On 0-2, if that's a curveball, a changeup, a sinker, then maybe you get a guy to chase. But it's much easier to lay off a pitch down there when it's a straight fastball.
Tried to shoot the corner, and he missed it. 2-2.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
Now you can bet they'd love a ball 4 here. Now that would let this guy have a shot to bunt him over.
To short. Echeverria's there. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting ninth, the pitcher number 49, Jeff.
Striding into the box, Jeff Locke, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Hit hard on the ground to second. Gordon is up with it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, second baseman,
Josh Harrison will get a second shot now. He grounded out to start the ball game.
And he only saw a couple pitches, too. That's great for the pitcher when you can get an easy leadoff out like that.
Behind on that one. Now behind in the count. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. High strikes, probably not on the docket for places he wants to be.
Yeah, I mean, it's no secret. You've got to keep the ball down against a team like this. If you go up every once in a while with a fastball, you'll be fine. But you're not going to last too long if you make a habit of working up there with your secondary pitches.
Around second, he'll try for third, and he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
I'm not sure if this will wind up being a triple. It really should be a three-base error. I mean, here it is. He was there in plenty of time. He just winds up with a handful of air. And they are going to hit him with an E. It's well-deserved.
Here's John Jaso now. Now he turns on a fastball and sends it deep down the right field line. And that is off the wall. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
I'm sitting up here thinking that once this ball gets down to the corner, it was going to be easy 2 bases. But he decided better of it rounding first, and he's going to hold on there with just a loud single.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. A runner on first with 2 away. Up top, it's 2-0.
After the strikeout his first time around, I think he was able to use that first at-bat as a learning experience. Those have both been real good takes.
Two 2-0 count and the pitch. A strike, and it's 2-1.
Yeah, you know, he probably got the fastball he was looking for, but on 2-0, you can look for one pitch in one spot. And if it's not in that spot, you take it.
2 out with the man at first. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Johnson is there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, 1 error in the inning, and a runner left on. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Pirates 1 and the Marlins 0. JT Realmuto will stand in, and he wasn't alone in wearing the collar in last night's ball game, in which the team could muster all of 1 run.
Well, it seems like it's going from bad to worse. He had a bad day yesterday, and he's hitting under 200 in his last 10.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe 4-seam it every once in a while, and when he does, you can forget it.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway left. Marte has a read on it. 1 down. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Adeiny Echeverria. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Well, this is a guy up there that's not hitting a ton right now, but he can still work the count, and that alone can be beneficial to an offense.
And the pitch on 2-1. Ripped down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
Not a bad guy to have hitting in your 8 spot. That guy's no slouch up there, and comes through with a solid single here.
Wei-Yin Chen Comes to the plate, possibly receiving a bunt sign in order to stay out of the double play.
Yeah, and everybody's got a different opinion on this situation. But in reality, it really comes down to how the pitcher is with the bat in his hands and what he can do.
Pulls the bunt attempt back, but it's in there for strike one. And they'll try and play for one here as he gets this one down. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Yeah, this early in the game, to me, this is the right decision. You give that guy at the top of your lineup a chance to drive in a run with a simple base hit.
Here's D. Gordon now. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. And another foul ball. Here it comes, 0-2. In the dirt here, but fortunately here, no advance. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
And again, they try to take him down in the strike zone just to see if he'll go after that pitch below the knees. But with 2 strikes, he's been able to lay off that thing now twice in a row.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Wow, what an at-bat he's having right now. He's fought off some tough pitches. He's laid off a few pitches like that one. And now he's worked his way back to a 3-2 count.
Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Flipped out the other way towards short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Starling Marte is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
And you know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact and he can run.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Down and away, ball 1.
Nope,
too high there and maybe a bit outside as well. 2-1. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3.
You know, sometimes when you're thinking fastball, you try to get moving just a little bit early. And that's a good job of recognizing off speed and then holding back on the swing.
Back to him, and that's off his leg. No chance to make the play. Let's just hope he's okay on the mound. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. In now, Jordy Mercer. He drew a walk his first time up. Now a snap throw to first. And the runner back.
Why not? Make him get dirty.
And another snap throw to the bag. Runner back safely. Chen sets. Here's the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
And after walking him the first time around, he's all business here in the second at-bat.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
All right, so he sort of wasted one up right there. Now I think we'll see a breaking ball down in the zone, trying to get him to swing and miss.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Nobody out, runner on first. Left side. Prado is there to Gordon for 1. On to first, and it's a double play. The second they've hit into in these first 4 innings, and there are 2 away now.
Well, that's the absolute definition of a pitcher's pitch right here, especially in a double play situation. I mean, not only is this pitch down, I don't even think it's in the strike zone, and that's an easy double play.
Standing in now, Jason Rogers. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. One run on 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Very weakly on the ground. Foul ball, strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. That misses 1-2.
Well, you know, when you're behind an account like this, it's all about changing your approach at the plate. You got to shorten up a little bit and just look to put the ball in play.
Hit hard to the right. Foul. 1-2. Here it comes. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Gordon is there. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh. They lead it 1-0. Ichiro Suzuki will get us started here for Miami, and he'll have backup in the form of Giancarlo Stanton waiting on deck.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
In there, strike 1. Drilled right back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
Yeah, nothing too special about a ground ball single up the middle here, but if you keep putting the ball in play like they've been doing, good things have a tendency to happen. We'll see if this gets them started.
Giancarlo Stanton will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one. Now a snap move over to first. And a low throw to first that bounces as he can't hang on. And another snap throw to the bag. And a dive, but he's back.
Just keeping an eye on him.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
Now here's a good spot to finally break through against this guy. You've got the leadoff man on, the heart of the order's coming up, and maybe this is a good chance to get that goose egg off the scoreboard.
Here it comes, 1-0. Look out, 2-0 now.
Yeah, you got to be careful there after that leadoff single. You don't want to hit a guy here and really let him get something started.
Here's the 2-0. A wave and a miss at the 2-0 sinker, 2-1.
And that had all the looks of a guy who was going to take a giant hack, 2-0, no matter where that pitch was. EK, I know you never did that.
No, not me. Maybe once or twice.
Runner's back.
Just checking.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Is he worrying too much about that guy on first?
I think he might be. Guys worry so much about the stolen base, but they don't realize that a walk is 10 times worse.
Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2. And this is yanked hard down the left field line. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Now a long throw to third, and he is in there.
Now batting.
Well, this ball's hit pretty well, but this is a nice play out there to play the carom off the wall and then get the ball in quickly, and that's going to hold his man to just a single. That's a nice play.
Marcell Ozuna will stand in now with 2 on here and nobody out to begin the inning.
And on the mound, he hasn't found himself in too many rough spots so far, so this might be his first real test of the ballgame.
And there's his strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1.
Now with 2 on, nobody out, you got to be thinking strikeout double play out there on the mound. But one or the other is what you really need.
Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
Just did manage to catch that one with the last 2 inches of his glove. That could have been trouble.
Runners are at first and third with none out. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Catch is made near the line. Here comes the runner from third. And the run will score on the sacrifice fly as that'll square things at 1-1.
And the key here was just to get an out. Yeah, you gave up a run, but now he's maybe a pitch away from getting a double play ball and getting out of the inning.
Martin Prado steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Yeah, it's been a pretty good inning here so far, so we'll see if they can scratch another run across right here.
Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1.
You've got to be careful here with a run in already. You don't want to let one get away from you and lose the possibility of a double play.
Runner on first here with 1 gone and a 1-1 tie. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now.
Whew, that's a gift.
2-1. Here it is. 2-2. 4 pitches. Fast, slow, fast, slow. EK, you thinking fastball here?
It seems to fit the pattern, but you better not get too predictable out there. Guys will catch on quick.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Set to deal on 2-2. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. The second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Marlins get 1 here on a couple of hits. We played 4 full, all tied at 1-1. Chris Stewart heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
Leading off for the Pirates, catcher Chris Stewart.
Chen's got his target. Here's his offering. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. The pitch count there. 1 pitch into his 5th inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
Line towards center field, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Trying to change the eye level there. After the fastball up, they come right back with an off-speed pitch at the knees. But he stays right on it, drives it for a base hit.
Stepping in now, Kyle Saul, as he'll swing and pop this one up out in the area of second base. Gordon is there, and he's got it for the first out.
The pitcher, number 49.
Jeff Locke comes to the plate, possibly receiving a bunt sign in order to stay out of the double play. And they'll try to stay out of the double play here as he lays this one down. Throw not in time at first, so the pitcher tries to give himself up, but instead he gets himself a base hit. Josh Harrison will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
Yeah, and it doesn't look like he's trying to get a ground ball here. He's coming right after him, trying to get a punch out.
Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. A pause and the 0-2, and a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
You know, it seems like every time we check these out in show motion, it always looks like the bat breaks the plane. Look here, sure enough, I don't think he holds up in time. It looked to me like that was the right call.
Here's John Jaso now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. And he'll look at a fastball here that's close, but it's 2-1 now.
Boy, he better get it back together here with 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
1 run, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now. Well, as if things weren't bad enough, he's in danger now of loading the bases for that man.
Yeah, I don't think that's ever a sound strategy in anybody's book.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. On the ground to third. Prado's up with it, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Pirates strand a couple. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Chris Johnson comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
First baseman, Chris Johnson.
First pitch on its way. Out in front of it, strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a liner. Foul. Hit hard on the ground to the right. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
Sometimes, especially when you're down in the count, you just got to take whatever the pitcher gives you. He's not trying to muscle up on something, not even really trying to drive anything. He's just trying to make contact, put the ball in play, and good things wind up happening for him.
Into the box now, JT Realmuto. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. That's inside. 2-0. Leadoff man aboard here in a 1-1 ball game. Too high, and it's 3-0.
He's definitely looking fastball there, and you know, he got one, but good recognition not to go up and chase it.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. Had the red light there, and it's 3-1.
And at the plate, he might have been told, look, you're taken until you get a strike. Not a bad idea.
Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. A runner at first with no outs here. Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Another one sent foul. Good battle. Count remains full. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. And he fights this one off to stay alive. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. And that misses for ball 4.
Well, I'll tell you, this is how you get a pitcher frustrated out there. He burned through an awful lot of pitches in that at-bat, and in the end of it all, he winds up losing the guy anyway. And to add insult to injury, this is a guy at the bottom third of the lineup we're talking about. That's just a great at-bat.
Now to the plate, Adeiny Echeverria. He singled his last time up.
Well, and everyone knows he's slumping right now, so we'll see if that got him going.
Here's the first pitch to him. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Good pitch right there. Right on the heels of a walk. He needed to get ahead of the next guy, and he did just that.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. First and second here with nobody out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
And this hole he's digging on the mound, it's all his doing. He's got to be able to find the strike zone.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming on is McCutchen. 1 away. The pitcher, Wei-Yin Chen, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here.
Textbook sack situation here, guys.
First pitch coming, here it is. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
And you know, I've always thought if you're pretty sure a guy might be trying to bunt, then put that first pitch out of the strike zone. Make him show you his intentions. Maybe you get him to offer it something that he shouldn't.
1-0 pitch on the way. And he pops up the bunt attempt. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
And with 1 out already, I think they were concerned of the possibility of a double play. So they're going to let the pitcher go ahead and put one down right here. Now at least you give your leadoff guy a chance to drive in a couple runs with 2 outs.
D. Gordon will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far.
Well, guys, if you split the difference between the fly ball and the grounder he's put in play, you've got a nice line drive. So maybe we'll witness that right here.
Line to the right side. That's in there. Base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
And you can see the pitching coach heading for the mound. And this is nothing more than just trying to reassure your guy and give him a chance to compose himself. He's been great so far, so there's no reason to think that he can't work out of this.
Ichiro Suzuki digs in, and we'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 5th.
Yeah, a couple of ducks on the pond out there looking to make that trip home. This is a big 2-out AB right here, guys.
And some action now in the Pirates bullpen. They've got a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. On the ground to the right side. Gloved by Harrison. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Marlins forced to settle for 1. 5 innings complete. The Marlins lead this one 2-1. Andrew McCutchen will make his way in as he leads things off here in the Pirates' half of the 6th.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
Into the seats, 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. Ground ball left side. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, left fielder,
Starling Marte steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that's taken for strike 1. For that man right there, just the 1 run allowed. The question is, can he make that lead stand up?
Well, he hasn't shown too many signs of cracking so far. He's got the look of someone right now who's ready to go the distance.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
One and two now as that one's fouled off. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle.
If there's one thing base stealers don't like, it's when you throw at their legs. Now, that's their meal ticket you're messing with.
Chopped weakly to the left. Tough play for Prado. In time to first, and there are two away.
The batter, number 10, shortstop,
Jordy Mercer will come in now with two away, and to this point at least, so much for having the 3-4-5 guys get the rally started.
Yeah, it's been an important inning for that man out there on the mound. He's held his ground, and he may get through the teeth of this lineup, still holding on to that lead.
There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike one. Hit hard to short. Fielded by Hechavarria. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. The dangerous Giancarlo Stanton will get the first shot when we return. It's the Marlins 2 and the Pirates 1. And there now is Giancarlo Stanton. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. And we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. In need of a quick inning here, but he starts this one with a ball. It's 1-0. Hard hit ball to second. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. So make it 2 hits for him now on the night as this one finds its way into center. And as you have a look there at the Marlins leaderboard, you can see he currently ranks second in that department.
Yeah, he's a big producer offensively for this ball club. Definitely one of the guys they depend on to make things happen.
Now here's Clint Hurdle out of the Pittsburgh dugout on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. Neftali Feliz will take over on the mound now here in the 6th inning.
number 30, Neftali Feliz.
Marcell Ozuna will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher as he'll do so with the runner at first and nobody out. Feliz sets. First pitch on its way. And he gets ahead 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control 0-2. The 0-2 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. The 0-2 home. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. The 0-2 delivery. Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate, and he's retired here, 1 away.
Third baseman, number 14,
Martin Prado will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
Yeah, putting the ball in play, sometimes that's half the battle.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Now the 0-1. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. Now a swing and a miss on a pitch well out of the strike zone as he becomes the second out.
Well, you know, when you get 2 strikes on you, you go into that protection mode up there at the plate. Let's see where this pitch winds up. Oh, yeah. That thing's nowhere near the strike zone, and that's a good job of making a guy go fishing for something he didn't really want to hit.
Here's Chris Johnson now. Swing and a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry in there. A base hit. Throw won't get him.
Pretty fortunate he was able to keep this ball fair. This is pretty close down the line. You see it winding up, one hopping the wall down there, and that allows him to cruise into second with 2 bases.
And there's the 4th wide one, so they'll go after the next guy with a force at any base here and 2 men gone.
Now batting, the shortstop, Adeiny Echeverria.
Adeiny Echeverria steps into the box here in one of the bigger spots in the ballgame so far. Bases juiced now with 2 away.
Yeah, and this is one of those make-or-break moments in a ballgame, Matt. You don't want to let an opportunity like this in the middle innings get away from you.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Marte is under it, and the inning is over. Marlins leave all 3. They lead it 2-1. Welcome back to South Florida. It's on to the 7th inning with the Marlins on top, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Jason Rogers will stand in here to start the 7th in a game that's been sailing along to this point.
Yeah, good thing we don't get paid by the hour, man. This game has flown by.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air.
That ball was so deep in his kitchen, that was the only thing he could do was foul it off, break his bat, and hope to get a better pitch on the next one.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Ready on 1-2. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
Oh, that's not a bad idea right there. Go ahead and try that back foot slider on a 1-2. Hope you can get him to commit. That's a good job of laying off of that pitch.
Outside and a full count, 3-2.
He knows the drill out there. You got to make him swing the bat. Cannot be giving up walks at this stage of the game because those could be fatal.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
You know, when you're holding on to a slim lead, you just can't walk the leadoff guy. I mean, those are the ones that really come back to haunt you. So he's really going to need to work towards getting a ground ball here.
Carter Capps will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Miguel Rojas will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Number 19, Miguel Rojas.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Chris Stewart, and he does so representing the possible go-ahead run.
Yeah, but you got to make sure that he doesn't try to do too much here. Just keep that line moving. Do something productive and give the next guy a chance as well.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one.
Wow. When you're dealing with a tight zone, you've got the luxury of maybe holding off if you're not totally sold on location.
Here comes the 1-0. 2-0 now.
Two tough sliders there back-to-back, and he couldn't get him to bite on either. Now he might have to change tack here, down 2-0.
We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Pitching him pretty careful here, wouldn't you say?
Well, it's possible to be too careful. I mean, this is not a Silver Slugger award winner up there. You want this guy to hit the ball and put it in play.
Here's the 3-0 pitch. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
Just no chance to pull the trigger on that one. It just got on him too fast.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. Ready now with the payoff pitch. Right side. To second for one. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
This is always a tough throw here for a first baseman coming off the bag. You got to make sure that you don't just throw the ball right into the runner's back heading down to second base. Here he takes just a little extra time to make sure that he makes a good throw. And they're going to settle for just one at second.
Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. In now, Kyle Saul, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two. Runner at first here, one man out. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are two down.
That is a big time to come up with a strikeout in a tight game like this. You still got that tying run over there at first, but with two away now, you don't necessarily need a ground ball to get you out of this.
Jung Ho Gong will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 27, Jung Ho Gong.
He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Pirates leave one. They still trail it here 2-1. Tony Watson will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home seventh.
Tony Watson.
Miguel Rojas will come on, and as he's newly entered into the ballgame, he'll get his first plate appearance now here in inning number 7.
Miguel Rojas.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike one. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul for the second strike. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And a rather easy first out.
The batter, number 9, second baseman,
D. Gordon gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
Oh, and you wonder if maybe he decided beforehand just to take a pitch up there first. Too bad for him, because that thing was right down Broadway.
Well, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
And he's always so tough on left-handed hitters. That slider is just so difficult to pick up.
And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away.
Well, you're always gunning for a strikeout when he's at the plate because his legs make him so dangerous, even when he hits just a slow grounder. So nice job of keeping him off base right there.
Here's Ichiro now, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
Well, he's done a great job of getting 2 quick outs here, but the key now is to finish off this inning. Don't let these middle-of-the-order guys get a rally going.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
2 really close pitches to kick off this at-bat. Normally this guy would be all over him, but he's shown some discipline here with 2 good takes.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now. Pretty clear the plan is to keep everything away.
And that's smart for most guys, but you've got to know your scouting report because this is a guy that can cover the outside part of the plate.
2 out, nobody on. And ball 3 now to Ichiro. Be careful, 3-1.
That's a pitch you really have to learn to take against a guy like this. But even if you make contact, you're just going to get something in on the label, so that's a great take.
3-1, here it is. Chop foul over towards the dugout. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Yeah, they went to the slider there on 3-2, and that's a pitch where you're really hoping a hitter will see fastball and swing through it. But it didn't work out that time. He winds up losing him.
Giancarlo Stanton will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk.
Yeah, nothing going on earlier in this inning, but a chance to make some noise right here. Those kind of walks often seem to come back and bite guys somehow.
Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1.
Yeah, he didn't seem to do him any favors with the previous batter, and now here's another call that goes against him on the mound.
The 1-0 pitch. That's wide, 2-0.
And on 2-0, this is where he's the most dangerous up there. I know it's a fastball count, but I would maybe think about something else.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now. In danger now of a second walk out of the bullpen.
Not exactly providing relief. He's got to find it here somehow.
That one's in there, 3-1.
Not turned loose there. I thought that he might be swinging with 2 away, but apparently not.
Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. Definitely a fastball swing there, but a good time for the changeup. It's full, 3-2.
And now 3-2, 2 out. He'll be helped by the fact that that runner will get a head start out there.
A runner on first with 2 away. On the ground to the left side. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Marlins leave 1. They still lead it 2-1. Leading off the inning, Josh Harrison, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. This man out for his second inning of work. Did a nice job getting him 1, 2, 3 last time around.
Yeah, but that was against the 7, 8, 9 guys. Things may be a little more difficult here now that he has to face the top 3 in the lineup.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control, 0-2.
Yeah, and it's tough enough to hit 95+ mile-an-hour fastballs. That curve gives you something else to think about altogether.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
All right, now you've just seen 2 straight breaking pitches miss away. So as a hitter, you're going to eliminate that pitch. No way does he throw it a 3rd time.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Hot shot to third. To his right, Prado. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
For the Pirates, first baseman,
John Jaso steps in now. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. That evens it up, 1-1. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. Three and 1. On deck, there's Andrew McCutchen. He'll hit next. Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. And a full count now, 3-2. Credit where credit's due. This guy's done a good job out of the bullpen.
No question. He's been able to hold that lead, and these guys really haven't threatened him at all.
And he lays off, ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
And for as hot as this guy's been recently, This is a no-brainer. Take the bat out of his hands any chance you get.
Andrew McCutchen will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely one of the better hitters in this lineup, and that's why he's in the middle of the order. He just hasn't been able to get it going today. It happens.
On to first, it's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. We're back to South Florida following this. Archimedes Caminero is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
Archimedes Caminero.
Marcell Ozuna will stand in here. He's 0 for 2 with a sacrifice to this point.
Marcell Ozuna.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Corner paint right there, 97 miles an hour. What are you going to do with that?
And he falls behind 0-2. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out.
Yeah, in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, it's always important to get that first out. Put that offense on their back heels.
Martin Prado ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
That's yanked into the stands. Strike 1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Drilled to the right side. And that is through into right field for a single.
And from his perspective on the mound, I think that's exactly where he wanted to throw that pitch. You can see it's tailing down and out of the strike zone, but he just sticks his bat out there and winds up taking it the other way.
Here's Chris Johnson now. As he'll pick on the first pitch and hit a ground ball towards second. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Not particularly graceful there, and as a result, he'll be slapped with an E4 on the play. JT Realmuto stands in. Looking to keep this a 1-run game, and the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
And this is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from you, so you got to suck it up.
A 1-0 delivery. That hole getting a little deeper now. It's 2-0. Eric, what are you looking for here?
It's a fastball count, but he doesn't always play by the rules out there, so this could very well be a slider or something away. So in other words, I have no idea.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now.
That thing's coming in there hot. 96 miles an hour.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Reined in. There's Harrison for one, but one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
Boy, and this would have been a really costly double play, but fortunately, he's hustling all the way down the line, and he's able to beat that throw on the back end.
Justin Bohr, to see what he can do off the bench as he'll bat with runners at the corners and 2 gone here. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Yeah, that's a good spot to miss against a guy like this. He loves that pitch up in the zone. Most power hitters do, so that's not a bad idea to give him one above the letters.
Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Yeah, 97 will get up on you in a hurry, especially when it's your first AB of the night and you're just settling in.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. This is lifted out to left. Marte is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Marlins strand a pair as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. A.J. Ramos is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th. Starling Marte will stand in to lead off the inning. Middle third of the lineup, 4, 5, and 6 as they try to get something going.
And this whole lineup's been pretty quiet all game long. Just the 1 run, that's it.
Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Liner toward right center, and that'll be a base hit, so they couldn't ask for more as the possible tying runs aboard to kick off the 9th. And he'll round it and try for 3rd, and he will make it all the way to 3rd now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. So a struggle that time for him in center field, and as a result he'll be tagged with the E8 on the play. So stepping in, Jordy Mercer, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at 3rd. Trying to hold the lead. And that's in there for strike 1.
That's not a bad idea right there. Take a pitch. Make sure you get a good look at him and what he's throwing.
Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Now the runner breaks for the plate. Now a swing here on the fastball as this is squirted up the first baseline. And they'll only be able to get the out at first here as the run is in to score from 3rd.
Well, he's going to wind up scoring the run, and this will be a fielder's choice and an RBI, but somebody had a miss sign somewhere because he never should have been swinging the bat with a runner charging down that 3rd baseline.
Jason Rogers digs in with 1 run in and 1 gone in the inning. And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. The fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Hit hard to the right side. Gordon from shallow right on to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting, catcher.
Francisco Cervelli will get a shot here as a pinch hitter.
Number 29, Francisco Cervelli.
Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. One-0 count. Here it is. Hot shot on the ground is short. Rojas gloves it. Oh, and he throws it away.
Well, definitely a throwing error that time. Let's check and see how tough that scoop was. You can see it's kind of right in that border area of whether to turn the glove or not, and he gets it wrong here.
Gregory Polanco will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Gregory Polanco.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Nervous time now in that third base dugout.
Heck, nervous time up here. My heart's racing, and I'm just watching this game.
Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Boy, I'll tell you what, after seeing 2 errors in the inning, as a pitcher, you pretty much have to go into strikeout mode.
Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
And now he's made most of the hitters inside conscious. And, of course, that opens up the outside corner when he has to go there.
The 1-2 pitch. 1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. Still 2-2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Strike 3, and the potential go-ahead run left on base. So not a good turn of events for this home crowd, as now their 9th inning lead has evaporated. 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the 9th, and we are tied 2-2. Francisco Cervelli will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
Francisco Cervelli.
Gregory Polanco will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Polanco.
Jared Hughes will come on needing to get 3 outs here to try to send this game to extra innings. At the plate, Miguel Rojas. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
The shortstop, number 19.
Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike 1.
A lot of people think that pitch will burn straight down, but it will work back a little bit towards righties, like that one did right there.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd foul. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
Just working east to west right there. They take him in on the first couple of pitches, then they make him have to reach out over the plate and try to get this one. There's no contest.
Here's D. Gordon now, as he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball 1. One out, nobody on. In there, 1-1. come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Swing and a liner, but foul. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential winning run is aboard at first.
That's an easy take right there on the 3-2 pitch. Not all that inviting at all. You want to at least make the guy think about hacking up there. Instead, now he's on with 1 away.
Ichiro Suzuki will step forward now following the walk as he'll hit with a definite speed threat at first and 1 away.
You can bet he's going to see some fastballs in this at-bat. I'd be looking dead red.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Possible winning run on first, 1 man away. Before the pitch, a check on that winning run at first. And a dive, but he's back in. Runner goes for second. A pitch out. The throw. And a good decision to pitch out that time as he is toast at second base.
If you're not an absolute speed merchant on the bases, if the pitcher slide steps, he's got a much better chance of throwing you out. The defense sniffed it out right there. The slide step worked. Great throw to second base, and he's gone.
And Ichiro won't draw a whole lot of walks, but he's up 3-0 here.
Just because he's thrown 5 straight balls doesn't make this an automatic take, especially if for a guy in this part of the lineup.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential winning run is aboard at first.
Having a hard time finding the zone here to these last 2 hitters. And lucky for him, they were able to take that first guy out of the equation, or else he'd be in real trouble now.
Giancarlo Stanton has a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap.
And in the field, I've got to expect them to be playing what's called no doubles defense, Matt. Basically, you got to guard the lines in the infield, and in the outfield, play deep enough so that you can cut off all the gaps.
First delivery to him on the way. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1.
Getting that first pitch strike is so important against a guy like this. You have to be able to work ahead in the count and not let him dictate the at-bat.
The 0-1 on its way. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Before the pitch, a check on that winning run at first. And he'll get back in safely.
Got a pretty good lead right there.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike. And now the wheels spin in that first base dugout.
Oh, that man right there has got to be sweating bullets. Hard to say I blame him at all.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Possible winning run stands at first with 2 out here. And that misses ball 4. So now the potential winning run moves into scoring position where a single could end this thing.
Oh, you know he wanted that one. Now the inning will continue, and the guy moves up into scoring position here.
Guido Knudsen will come on needing to get the final out here to send this one into extra innings.
Guido Knudsen.
Marcell Ozuna will stand in now, hitless to this point, but with a chance to be a hero here.
Well, he knows better than anybody in that lineup that one swing could make up for a whole game's worth of struggles.
Here comes the first pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. Possible winning runs at second with 2 down, however. Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1.
Yeah, there's a good one right there, right over the top. And just fire that thing in there.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
But when you start that pitch off the edge, most guys know well enough to lay off. You got to start it on the edge if you want them to chase.
Ready with 2 balls and a strike. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So they can't get that winning run home, and that means we'll have to go a little longer tonight to find a winner. 9 can't decide a winner. We'll move ahead to the 10th, and we are tied 2-2. Mike Dunn will come on now as he'll take over to start the extra frame.
Number 40, Mike Dunn.
Cole Figueroa is up off the bench to pinch hit here, so we'll see what he can do to begin the extra frames. That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Grounded to the right. Gordon able to get there. Throw to first gets him. 1 out here to lead off the 10th.
Now batting, second baseman, Josh Harrison.
Josh Harrison strides in, grounded out his last time through. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Lined hard toward right center. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Well, this ball was hit pretty hard, and he's just hoping to get on base as the go-ahead run. But it kind of hangs up there a little bit too long, and it finds the outfielder's glove.
Here's John Jaso now, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1.
And if there's one guy on this roster that wants the ball in a moment like this, this is the guy.
Just missing here, 2-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, and here's a slider that's ruled a ball. 3-0 now.
And that questionable call on the previous pitch, it really changes the at-bat because he doesn't want to just lay one in there on 2-0. Now it's 3-0, and the tide is not working in his favor.
That's in there, 3-1. Hit out of play, and it's a full count now. Here comes the payoff pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. Score remains 2-2. Kyle Lobstein will come on here to start the home 10th, and all he's looking to do is get this one to the 11th inning.
Lobstein.
Digging in and looking for more, Martin Prado, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here.
Martin Prado.
This one's blooped out toward right center field. Calling for it, Polanco. And that's the first out of the inning. Stepping in, Chris Johnson. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame.
Johnson.
First offering on its way. In there at the knees, strike one. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Fastball is outside. It's full now. 3-2. JT Realmuto waits on deck. 1 out, nobody on. Flares this one over toward first, and this will get taken in at first for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher,
JT Realmuto stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. In there, and it's 0-1.
And guys, this has been just what the doctor ordered out of the bullpen.
Yeah, they needed him to come in and give him a strong inning, and he's done exactly that.
And this is fouled straight back. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Cervelli is there to make the catch, and that means we've got more baseball ahead. Miami down in order. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Andrew McCutchen comes to the plate as the leadoff man here in the 11th inning.
Andrew McCutchen.
And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
And this is all about handling a guy like this with kid gloves. You know, walk him if you have to, but don't let him be the one to beat you.
Sent on the ground out to second. And reined in, 1 away.
The batter, left fielder,
Starling Marte steps in. He scored after reaching on a single his last time up. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Nope. 2-0. Count. Here it comes. And he gets this one over at the knees for the first strike.
And even though that's a strike, that's a good take. You want to be looking 1 pitch, 1 spot. So don't go swinging at that one. That was nasty.
The 2-1 on its way. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Under it now is Stanton to make the catch, and there are 2 away now.
up next for Pittsburgh.
Jordy Mercer stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. The pitch. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one.
You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. Now the 0-2 pitch. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Here's the 0-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Down in order go the Pirates, and this game is still tied at 2-2. Cole Gillespie is up off the bench here to start the home half of the 11th as he'll try to get on base as the possible winning run. In there for strike one. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Polanco over to his right, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, shortstop,
Miguel Rojas will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
Yeah, not showing too much so far, but he's got a chance to make something happen right here. See if he can put those other ABs behind him.
Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Polanco moves over, and that's the second out of the inning. D. Gordon stands in, reached on a walk in his last trip. Outfield comes way in here. The first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike one. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Yeah, and if you've got him to look at the first pitch up there, why not throw it again? Also let her high. That puts him in a quick 0-2 hole.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. Score remains 2-2. Matt Cain will come on now as he'll take over to start this 12th inning.
18, Matt Cain.
Jason Rogers will stand in to start out the 12th inning of play, and it starts to become a war of attrition once you've reached this point in the ballgame.
Yeah, we're getting to the point where there's some really tired legs out there on both sides. The bullpens have been working overtime. Heck, even the announcers are starting to get a little bit hoarse.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball one. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. But this will land foul shy of the wall. Cain gets the sign. Here's the 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2.
Yeah, I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Wow. You know, neither team really seems to want to take command of this ball game. I mean, this is ripe for the picking. Yet guys are just not coming up with good at-bats right now.
Francisco Cervelli, the hitter now. 0 for 1 on the day after reaching on an error his first time up.
Yeah, still looking for his first hit of the game, so let's see if he can come through with that one right here.
Ripped on the ground to first. Gloved by Johnson, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, right fielder, Gregory Polanco.
Into the box now, Gregory Polanco. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, and hopefully he got that out of his system. They really need him to come through right here.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Chopped foul wide of first. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Grounded to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Ichiro Suzuki stands in, reached on a walk in his last trip.
Center fielder, Ichiro Suzuki.
Pitch on the way. Right side hit hard. Harrison has it, and he's set down 1 away.
The right fielder, number 27,
Giancarlo Stanton stands in, reached on a walk in his last trip. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. And he takes strike 2. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Now a swing and little pop-up here right behind home plate. Ready to deliver the 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 3-2 now. What's the call here?
I still don't think I throw him a strike. There's a good chance that he's going to be chasing something, expand the zone, so you make him show you that he can hold back.
And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Marcell Ozuna ready to try again. Struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
It was a pretty big strikeout, too, because he had a chance to drive in a run, so I'm sure he's going to be thinking about that missed opportunity for a little while.
There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. Hit hard on the ground to third. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove.
Yeah, there's your potential winning run on first base. 2 outs. Now, at least you've given yourself a chance. A ball in the gap here, it has a potential to be a game winner, so we might see a no-doubles defense out there now.
Martin Prado steps in, looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game.
Well, anytime you can put together a 3-hit game, you're doing something right out there, and we'll see if he can pull it off.
Here's the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. A look at the hit totals there into extra innings. hit sharply on the ground. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
Yeah, sometimes after 2 outs, you can let your guard down out there on the mound. But all of a sudden, back-to-back hits have given him a bit of a wake-up call here.
Chris Johnson stands in, trying to make it 3 straight 2-out hits. He's got a runner in scoring position at second.
And you know how good hitting can prove contagious in an inning. Let's see if he can keep it rolling.
He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Possible winning runs at second with 2 down, however. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
This is a guy whose numbers are on the rise, and this is a big reason why. 2 close pitches, 2 good takes, and now he's in a great hitter's count, 2-0.
Ready with the 2-0. Boy, nothing working for him at this point. It's 3-0. The alarm bells are ringing now.
They're getting louder and louder, too.
And he finally gets this one over for strike 1.
Yeah, he needed that one to avoid loading the bases, but it's still a long road back from here.
Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2. Line drive to left. Marte is there to make the catch, and that means we've got more baseball ahead. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Take a quick walk to keep the blood circulating. 13th inning coming up, and we are tied 2-2. Pedro Florimon will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 17, Pedro Florimon.
Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1. And it's grounded foul. Slider, good 2-strike pitch, but it misses. 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Kane's ready. Here it is on 2-2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Well, he almost hit him on the last pitch, and he's showing he doesn't care. He's coming right back inside.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out.
Second baseman, Josh Harrison.
Josh Harrison comes forward for another shot after being robbed of a hit in his last at-bat.
Yeah, it was an absolute showstopper. All you can do is get back up there and try to hit the ball hard once again.
And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Dribbled to the right side. Throw over to first. He'll take care of him, and it's a good start to the inning for Kane. There are 2 away.
The first baseman, John Jaso.
Digging in to try it again, John Jaso. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Now here's the pitch. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. Two and 0. 2 out, nobody on. Seared down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
Well, here we are. It's the second month of the season, and this guy is showing no signs of slowing down. Got himself another multi-hit ball game here.
Andrew McCutcheon stands in here trying to get off the schneid. He's 0 for 5 so far.
Yeah, it's been a rough one for him, but he's got to let it go. You know, 1 for 6 is, what, 167 points better than an 0 for 6. And I'm not even sure how he did that math so fast.
In the air out toward right field. Stanton is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 1 left for Pittsburgh, and this game is still tied at 2-2. Mark Melanson will come on now, and at least they've saved their closer until this deep into extra innings.
Mark Melanson.
JT Realmuto stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch is a cutter looked at. 0-1.
And against a guy like this, you're usually only going to get 1 pitch to hit in that bat. Sometimes you might not even get that, so that's one he may want back.
Tap fouled at home plate. On the ground up the middle. Mercer to his left. He's there, and a good throw gets him 1 gone.
The pitcher number 18, Matt.
Derek Dietrich will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Pitcher came. Number 32, Derek Dietrich.
And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Cut fastball, and it's by him, 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Yeah, after that last swing, I would have thought they'd go right back in, but that's actually not a bad location because I doubt he was looking for something out there.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And that's in there above the belt, so it's even now, 2-2. Full count now, 3-2. Miguel Rojas is on deck. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
Yeah, and you know what? I think we're going to see a lot of this. He's pitching backwards a little bit here. It's a 2-strike cut fastball running in, and that guy is no match up there at the plate.
Into the box, Miguel Rojas. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Backhanded. And the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield single. And he needed extra innings to get it, but there's his first hit of the game, and that'll keep the hit streak alive and kicking.
Well, I'll tell you what, that's amazing, too. When you think about a hit streak, all the luck you need to go along with that tremendous skill. He needed the extra innings, but got him and got it done.
Here's D. Gordon now, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. And he'll just watch that knuckle curve. 1-1. Up high. 2-1 now. Possible winning run stands at first with 2 out here. All even now. 2-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Harrison ranging into shallow right, but he won't get there. It falls in. Throw comes in quickly, but the winning run is in scoring position now with 2 away.
Yeah, he's a pitch away from heading back to the dugout. 2 strikes, 2 outs. He just can't seem to find a way to make that final pitch to get out of the inning. And that's 2 straight hits now with 2 away.
Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone, and that'll bring center fielder Ichiro to the plate. Here's the first pitch. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Possible winning runs at second with 2 down, however. Now a cutter down around his shoe tops as he hops out of the way.
Nothing wrong with that. As much as it pains me to say, pitchers have the right to work inside.
Yanked on the ground down the line. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Marlins strand a pair. Score remains 2-2. Brad Hand is going to make an appearance now as he'll take over here in the 14th inning.
Brad Hand.
Starling Marte will stand in now to start the 14th, and I don't know about you guys, but it's getting past my bedtime.
Yeah, I'm with you. How about a few runs? Jeez.
And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. The 2-0 pitch is a fastball low, and it's 3-0 now. One thing that man right there will not tolerate: leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
Taking all the way that time. It's 3-1.
He can afford to be patient here because all he's looking to do is get on base and do his damage from there.
Fastball in there. 3-2.
Boy, if he can get him right here, coming back from 3-0, what a way to start the inning that would be.
Full count. Here it comes. Shoots this one to first. And boy, just get out of the way of that one. He'll be on base to start the inning. And now with the potential for some matchup problems here, you get a look at what remains in the Miami bullpen. Striding in once again, Jordy Mercer. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and they fanned him on a fastball last time, so let's see if they come at him with the hard stuff again.
Curveball looked at here for strike one.
Not a bad idea to take a look at that one there. Now that you've seen the curveball, you can start to get a better gauge on it. Get a feel for what it looks like coming out of the pitcher's hand.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And he'll dive back in safely.
Keeping him close.
0-1 pitch on its way. Hit hard up the middle. Scooped up. Step on the bag for one. On to first. A double play.
Now, this is a nice play up the middle. You can see this ball takes the shortstop right to the bag, so he'll just step on second and fire on to first for the double play.
Stepping in now, Jason Rogers. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. One and two. 1-2. Lays off 2-2 now.
Yeah, and on 1-2, when you know the guy at the plate needs to protect, that's a great spot for that curveball. A lot of guys, they would have gone fishing for that.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Full count, 3-2.
Yeah, and that's not the pitch you want to throw on 2-2. I mean, that was so high, he didn't even have to think about swinging at it.
And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
That's a good at-bat there. You know, sometimes in extra innings, guys start to chase because they're getting tired and frustrated, and they're looking for one big hit. That's not the case here.
Francisco Cervelli will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk. Here's the first pitch. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
Well, not really how you want to start the next guy after a walk. That pitch isn't even close.
Two out with the possible go-ahead run at first. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
And this is the thing that's so impressive about this guy. He'll show you that good breaking ball, but then he'll run that fastball up the ladder at 92, 93.
Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
Yeah, he just really pulled off of that pitch. This is a two-seamer working its way down and away, and he wasn't even close.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Smoked on the ground left side. And that's through for a hit.
Yeah, and you know, he just couldn't put him away here with 2 strikes. He goes to the fastball, hoping to get out of the inning, but this is hit pretty hard, and now he's got a second man on base to deal with, 2 away.
Here's Gregory Polanco. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Hits this one hard the other way. Right to Gordon. Throw on to first is in time, and that snuffs out the Bucco rally as the inning is over. Pirates strand a couple. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Giancarlo Stanton steps in looking for his third hit of the ball game.
Right fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will get foul for strike 2. Now a swing and a miss, and Stanton is down on strikes for round number 1.
Now batting, left fielder,
Marcell Ozuna digs in, and he'll try to improve on a 1-for-5 effort thus far.
Yeah, and you know, guys, the difference between a 2-for-6 and a 1-for-6 is a big deal. So let's see what he can do here.
And a ball 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Marte is there. 2 gone. Martin Prado digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat. Melanson looks in. First pitch on the way. Ground ball right side. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Miami down in order, and this game is still tied at 2-2. Mark Melanson steps in to begin the inning.
Out for Pittsburgh, the pitcher number 35, Mark Melanson.
Right there for strike 1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
He's just working east and west here. He'll be fine if he just stays out of the middle.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Well, these are just extra pitches adding to your pitch count. I don't see why you wouldn't just go right after him.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
And he was really late on this one. I mean, really late. You can see where the baseball is by the time he gets the barrel through. I mean, it's darn near in the catcher's glove already. That tells me he was probably looking for something else.
Josh Harrison stands in, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Yep, same pitch. Right back to the inside part of the plate, and he gets caught looking at it again.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
All right, guys, we're going to check this sequence out again on Show Track, but I can guarantee you he doesn't want to see it again. He's got this thing all backwards up there. He looks at the first 2 pitches. Those are pitches he probably should have swung at. Then he swings at the 1 pitch that's out of the strike zone.
Here's John Jaso now. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Yeah, and coming right off of that strikeout, he's got to be thinking he should be ahead of this next guy. That's a tough way to fall behind.
can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Don't leave us now. It's just getting good. We're back for more on the show. Chris Johnson is set to take his turn, leading things off as they'll try to walk off winners in the bottom half.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
And this is going to be a foul ball. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And this is taken for a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now.
Well, that may have been a borderline call right there, but you know what? He's going to get those calls sometimes. He's a big-name pitcher out there, and that can certainly play into your favor.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Melanson's ready. Here it is on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing, hard hit ball to second. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, catcher,
JT Realmuto struggling so far in this one. He'll look to erase his 0 for 4 ball game with a base hit right here.
Oh, man, it's never fun to go over, but let's see if he can find a way to climb out of it.
And they start him out away with a called strike. 1 out, nobody on. And he lays off for ball 1.
Got a ball, 1 strike.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Oh, and a great knuckle curve just buckled him there, and there are 2 gone.
Well, a lot of people wonder how to throw a knuckle curve, but you'll see it here. It's a little tough to see, but that index finger really gets tucked back into the seam of the baseball, and that's what gives it the rotation and movement.
John Neese will get a call after all here as he'll come on to pitch in the 15th inning.
John Neese.
Standing in now, Brad Hand. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1.
Yeah, and that's the swing of a guy hoping for a first pitch curveball right there. If he gets it, he hammers it. If not, he's about 3 feet too late.
Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now.
One thing you've got to be aware of as a hitter is he's going to give you a bit of a variety up there. He's got 5 pitches, and he's going to use all of them.
And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least 1 more. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. Score remains 2-2. Andrew McCutchen will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so against a guy who's definitely in a groove out there.
Yeah, he struck out the side his last time through, and they've got to do something to get this guy out of the role that he's been on.
Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. A quick out number one.
Now batting, left fielder, Starling Marte.
Ready now, Starling Marte. 3 for 6 in the ball game to this point. Now here it comes. And a high strike there, 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Way outside, nearly to the backstop, 2-1. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Yeah, and plenty of hits here so far, but not a lot to show for it in the run column. Maybe this can help turn that around as they get a man on here with just 1 away.
Jordy Mercer comes forward to bat again. He was the victim of a double play last time around.
Yeah, and who knows? Maybe this game isn't tied if it weren't for that. I mean, double plays are such huge rally killers.
And he has to dive, but he's back in easily.
Keeping an eye on him.
From the stretch. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Shot toward right center. But this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the 2nd out.
Well, that's a good idea right there. He goes with the pitch. He's not trying to pull it. He shoots this thing the other way. It just happens to be right at the right fielder.
Into the box now, Jason Rogers, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. And you figure now this would be a spot where that man might try to take second base.
And it wouldn't be a bad idea to hold the ball a little longer out there on the mound. Really vary your times to the plate. You can't be predictable out there or he'll take advantage.
And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. Marte off for second. Pitch is high. The throw not in time. He's in there at second.
And I think everybody in the ballpark knew that he was going to be running with 2 away. But even when you know it's coming, he's still hard to get a handle on. And he's in the scoring position now with that stolen base.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. And he takes ball 4 again. And clearly, guys, they just don't want any part of him in this one.
Now batting, catcher
Justin Nicolino will get a late call here as he'll come on to pitch now in the 16th inning.
Marlins, number 20, Justin Nicolino.
Francisco Cervelli will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. He's set and the pitch. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. 0-1 count and the pitch. Chopped foul right at home plate. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Not a real good 0-2 there. You don't necessarily want it in the zone, but you do want to at least give him something to think about.
Two down, runners at first and second. There's a shot to right field. That's falling for a base hit. Around third and being waved on home. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's a 3-2 ball game.
Now batting.
That's a big base hit for him right there. That drives in the go-ahead run. He's fired up down there at first, and I'm sure his dugout is even more fired up.
Gregory Polanco will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Lefty against lefty here as this is taken for a ball. 1-0. Nail-biting time now in that third base dugout.
Well, things are starting to spiral here, and you've got to make sure this doesn't spin completely out of control.
High and deep to center field. Ichiro racing back to the track, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. They'll add a big insurance run here as the runner scores from second, and not in time as the second run scores.
Oh, and that's going to give him a little extra cushion. 2 more runs are in to score on the double, and now they're saying no more extra innings. We want to put this thing to bed right here, right now, and that may be the at-bat that does it.
In now, Jonathan Neese. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Three runs already home here. There's a belt-high strike to even the count at 1-1. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Now another 1-2. Late making contact on that swing, and we'll do it again on 1 and 2. Skied into straightaway right. Stanton is under it, and that retires the side. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. And now this crowd finds their club behind the 8 ball here as they don't want to wind up on the losing end of this thing. Pittsburgh leads this one 5-2. Leading off the inning, Miguel Rojas. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least 1 back here in this inning.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Mm.
2-0.
You got to think one thing here. Get on base. A walk will do the trick.
And little doubt about that one. That's in there, and it's 2-1.
And at the plate, if you've got an umpire helping you out, no reason to go after a borderline pitch on 2-0.
And he misses badly with a fastball here, and it's 3-1 now.
You're really wasting a lot of bullets on a guy that you should get out fairly quickly. You got to go right after him. Get him out of here.
And this is fouled at the plate. Neese into his motion. Here's the 3-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Yeah, not necessarily the pitch you'd expect on 3-2, but maybe that's what makes it effective. You see, they challenged him up in the zone that time, and if you're expecting something at the knees, it's tough to go up and get that.
Here's D. Gordon now. As he swings at the first pitch and lifts a fly ball out to left field. Marte will drift over to his right a few steps as he takes it for the second out. Ichiro Suzuki will step in, a ground out victim his last time. Here's the pitch. Watches a fastball right there for strike one. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit. 2 out, nobody on. Line drive to center field. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
These guys haven't lacked for hits, but it's a little surprising that they only have 2 runs on the board. Someone needs to start making these guys pay for allowing so many base runners.
Giancarlo Stanton digs in. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he went down in flames, too. Got him on just 3 pitches.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And that misses for ball 1. Danger here as this is a guy who can make this a 1-run game.
And if he does, make him do it out to right field. I wouldn't give him anything he can pull.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Here's the 1-1. 2-1.
I got
2 out with the man at first. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Looking up is Marte. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A long 2-run homer off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. Number 197 in his career. As they pull within 1 here, it's now a 5-4 game.
Well, you know it has a tendency to get overlooked here. That 2-out single that kept this inning alive. I mean, you take nothing away from the guy that just hit the home run, but this is what happens when teams put up a fight there with 2 away. Pays off for him big time here.
Here's Marcell Ozuna.
Left fielder, Marcell.
As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
I think he's letting this situation get the better of him out there. But you have to have a short memory if you're a relief pitcher. You can't dwell on what just happened.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Set to deliver on 2-1. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
He wanted to go after that one, but that's a good eye to just watch it all the way in.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
And boy, if there's one thing you don't want to do when you're an out away from sewing up the ball game, this is it. Now you put the tying run on base, so all it'll take is a ball in the gap to even this thing up.
Martin Prado now. As he'll swing and lift a foul ball off to the left and out of play. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. Swing and a hot shot towards the hole. And that's another base hit for him. He's on a tear in this one.
Boy, are we set up now for an exciting finish to this one? With their lives on the line here, he comes up with a clutch 2-out single. And that's going to put the tying run in scoring position at second. And don't forget now, it also puts the possible winning run on at first base.
Here's Chris Johnson now. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half, it's 0-1. Swing and a liner, but this will be foul. 2 big outs here, but the tying and winning runs are both out there. Now a ball lined to the right side. Well, this one is gloved for the out, and a big sigh of relief here as this ball game is over.
Finally! Somebody wake up Eric. It's over. Let's go home.
Time for one last check of the line score in this extra innings victory. Well, a pretty good offensive show of force in this one. Probably at least a couple of players deserving. But, gentlemen, let's go ahead and give this man the nod as our top player of the game.
Yeah, Matty, he definitely led the way. You'll see there, he turned in a 4-hit performance, and that definitely keyed his guys to the victory.
Bad business, yeah.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Pirates win it 5-4. Good night from Miami.